Psalm 104. Bless the Lord, O my soul, O Lord my God. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honour and majesty. Verse 2. Thou coverest thyself with light as with a garment, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain. Verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Verse 5. Who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. Verse 6. Thou coverest it with the deep, as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. Verse 7. At thy rebuke they fled, at the voice of thy thunder they hasted away. Verse 8. They go up by the mountains, they go down by the valleys, unto the place which thou hast founded for them. Verse 9. Thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth. Verse 10. He sendeth the springs into the valleys which run among the hills. Verse 11. They give drink to every beast of the field. The wild asses quench their thirst. Verse 12. By them shall the fowls of the heaven have their habitation, which sing among the branches. Verse 13. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of thy works. Verse 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and the herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Verse 15. And wine that maketh glad the heart of man, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengtheneth man's heart. Verse 16. The trees of the Lord are full of sap, the cedars of Lebanon which he hath planted. Verse 17. Where the birds make their nests, as for the stork, the fir trees are her house. Verse 18. The high hills are a refuge for the wild goats, and the rocks for the conies. Verse 19. He appointed the moon for seasons, the sun knoweth his going down. Verse 20. Thou makest darkness, and it is night, wherein all the beasts of the forest do creep forth. Verse 21. The young lions roar after their prey, and seek their meat from God. Verse 22. The sun ariseth, they gather themselves together, and lay them down in their dens. Verse 23. Man goeth forth unto his work, and to his labour until the evening. Verse 24. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. Verse 25. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. Verse 26. There go the ships, there is that Leviathan, whom thou hast made to play therein. Verse 27. These wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season. Verse 28. That thou givest them, they gather, thou openest thine hand, they are filled with good. Verse 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to their dust. Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. Verse 31. The glory of the Lord shall endure for ever. The Lord shall rejoice in his works. Verse 32. He looketh on the earth, and it trembleth. He toucheth the hills, and they smoke. Verse 33. I will sing unto the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praise to my God while I have my being. Verse 34. My meditation of him shall be sweet. I will be glad in the Lord. Verse 35. Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth. Let the wicked be no more. Bless thou the Lord, O my soul, praise ye the Lord.